Hey everybody! It's time for week 1 of VBL! Oh, this is very, very exciting. Time to try out this team. This week we are taking on Bohm's Snow Team, so I have dubbed him the Penguin for this matchup. Fellas, have I got a story to tell you. I got on a plane today from Los Angeles to Cleveland, and in the airport I got some off-brand sriracha for my breakfast sandwich. And good lord, have I discovered something wonderful about myself, which is that I am allergic to whatever is in that off-brand sriracha, because I am breaking out terribly in hives, and I know you wanted to know that. So that's what I told you. In case you notice any weird red splotches on my body, that's why. I am not doing good, but none of that matters because we have a game to play. Let's get into the matchup. Bohm's team is, as you can tell, a hail team. A snow team. Hail is dead, long live Abomasnow. Bohm doesn't have Alolan Ninetales, he has Abomasnow, as mentioned, supporting two huge Ice-type attackers, Iron Bundle and Baxcalibur. Iron Bundle is a scary Pokemon. Not seen much in the current VGC format, but good lord am I worried about it in this matchup. With Booster Energy, it's going to outspeed my Roaring Moon, making it the fastest Pokemon on the field, and not a good time. Not a good time with those 100% accurate Blizzards, and the defense boost is going to make it pretty hard to kill on the physical side. Plus, there's a freaking Baxcalibur with the Snow Boost as well. With its additional move pool changes from the recent DLC, that's going to be a monster to take down. Paired with it, Bohm has two more Ice types. I don't think both of them are ever going to come to a game together, but maybe one of them comes between the Articuno and the Sandslash. He's got a Diplin, which is a low point Pokemon, but can help out with those Blizzards. Not sure if I see that coming. I think really Bohm's team is about these main 5. Bundle, Bax, Abomasnow, Slowking, and Pheasantipity. Slowking is really cool. I think on an Ice-type team, you do want a Water-type to be able to take those Fire-type hits to offer some defensive synergy. To be able to take out Fire types, I think is very important. And then Pheasantipity here, really interesting pick. Great Pokemon. I have it in another VGC league. And it is a beautifully interesting Pokemon, but hard to make work. Potentially going to be going for some Dazzling Gleams from Icy Winds here, some Tailwinds. But I think that really the main 3 of this team are the Bundle, the Baxcalibur, and the Abomasnow. Going for Hail strats, going for strong offenses, good speed control, solid, Trick Room option with the Slowking, and obviously Aurora Veil. But of course, we have a team. And the team involves Mr. Weezing, who shuts off Snow Warning. So unless Bohm pulls some trickery, such as potentially Chilly Reception, this Weezing is going to be able to disrupt a lot of his plans. So, what do we got? First up, Galarian Weezing holding a Citrus Berry. Water Terra allows us to take a Hydro Pump from the Bundle, or also an Iron Head from the Alolan Sandslash. It does make us weak to Freeze Dry, but we really want to be able to take one big Hydro Pump from the Bundle, or potentially a Blizzard as well. Bundle may even elect to not run the Freeze Dry, because it's really not going to do that much damage to Melodic regardless. And in that case, the Water Terror is going to be really good if he's got Ice Beam or Blizzard instead. Although I do expect him to have Freeze Dry. But, that one turn of being able to take that Steel or Water-type move is going to be really helpful. And Bohm doesn't have great ways of hitting Water-type besides Freeze Dry. So if we can use one turn along with another Pokemon to remove the Bundle, then Water Terror is going to be really good defensively. We've got Taunt. It's a really important move here, mainly for Slowking. With Neutralizing Gas, we hit through Oblivious, although it could hold a Mental Orb, of course. But also that's good for a set of Baxcalibur. It's good for a Pheasantipity that wants to be clicking something like a Tailwind or Roost or Toxic, although it would probably go for Beat Up or a Spread move. Good for Diplin, good for potentially the Whiscash if it wants a Dragon Dance. Taunt is just, I think, a really beneficial move in a lot of circumstances versus this team. Will-O-Wisp. We can actually burn the Baxcalibur because we turn off the motherfucking Thermal Exchange. Wow. Dazzling Gleam's so good. Not Dazzling Gleam. Neutralizing Gas so good. Protect. is specifically here for Slacking synergy. Slacking's on the team, and we want to keep Aizawa alive as long as possible, so protecting every other turn is oftentimes a good strategy. And Dazzling Gleam is a good stab move, only one resist in the Sand Slash, and then another one in Pheasantipity, so 2 resists, so not 1 resist, but 2. But it hits the Excalibur and the Dictrin good, and hits most of the team for reasonable damage. Moving on to Toothless, the Roaring Moon. Roaring Moon is an interesting bring here, because he does have a lot of Ice types, which hit it super effectively, a Fairy type, he's got a super fast Ice type and Bundle, and yet, Roaring Moon is still really nice. It's really, really good into Slowking with Knockoff. We are running a Rock-type coverage in Stone Edge for the Articuno, for the Abomasnow, and Dragon Claw for the Excalibur and the Dipplin. We've also got Tailwind, because I can Terra Steel to really not get hit super effectively by anything on this team, except potentially a coverage move, but to be able to take those Ice-type hits, and those Dragon-type hits as well from the Godzilla, and from the Fairy-type moves from Pheasantipity, and then potentially set up a Tailwind in the face of some Icy ones coming out to match speed. Next, we've got Baloo. Oh, burp. Assault Vest, Slacking, I think is going to be pretty good here. Boosting up its Spadef, that's got a good speed tier. And it's called the Targeted Nuke this week because it has got just a bunch of coverage moves to try to cover the team. So Wild Charge with Electric Terra is going to be enough to break through the Iron Bundle and the Slowking. Fire Punch is quad effective on the little guy, the little Sand Slash, and the little Abomasnow. We've got Rock Slide for the Articuno, and also as a strongest move to hit Excalibur, and then Body Slam for the rest. Iron Man Scizor is going to be super important here. Having a Pokemon that starts out as a Steel type is really good. We've got the Water Terror to be able to take potentially a Heat Wave from Pheasantipity, as well as a Hydro Pump from Iron Bundle. And then Bullet Punch is so good here. It really prevents Excalibur from being able to set up too well. It's good into all of the Steel weaknesses on the team. Steel just resists most of the team. We've got Choice Banded Close Combat, is able to deal with an Iron Bundle even under Snow, and is also 4x strong. Into the Sand Slash, Bug Bite for Abomasnow and Mr. Slowking, and then Dual Wing Beat if we find ourselves in a situation where we think we can KO something that has a Sash with it, which is certainly possible in this matchup. Like something like a Sash Abomasnow is very likely to come, or something like that. Ray the Delphox. Fire Terra here. Didn't really need a defensive Terra this week. We're Focus Sash, you know, I can Terra out of the Hydro Pump weakness like the other guys are, but really this guy's best to just Terra Fire for one big flamethrower hit. Really good for hitting Steel Terra Pokemon, as well as a lot of these Pokemon are very weak to fire. We've got Encore for any of the setup stuff. If Slowking wants to go for some sort of weird move, we can Encore into that. We can Encore the Excalibur into Swords Dance, into Ice Shard, and the Dipplin into something like Infestation or Recover. We've got Psychic to hit things that aren't hit by Flamethrower, notably the Pheasantipity. And finally, Frozone! Hisuian Avalugg is here, no Melodic this week. Because this Pokemon has a good matchup. It's a Rock type, and Bone's team is super weak to Rock. There's 4 Pokemon. All the Ice types are, besides the Sand Slash, are hit super effectively by the Rock move, and we've got high horsepower for the Sand Slash that's also covering the Pheasantipity slot, and any Steel Terras as well, which I think are going to be coming. Icicle Spear covers the Dipplin, or anything that might be terraing into like a Flying type or a Grass type or something like that. Water Terra is going to let us take hits from the bundle, and take a Steel type move from the Alolan Sand Slash, although we're sturdy anyways, so we'll see if that's going to end up mattering. Loaded Dice is great for these 2 stabs, because it's going to let us break through sashes on stuff like the bundle. Here's the different leads. I think our main lead is just going to be the Slacking mode. Boom, boom, boom. It's just got great coverage. Boom really is going to be forced to Terra in front of the Slacking, and the coverage with 160 base attack is going to be enough to take a lot of kills if the snow isn't up. Obviously, we need Weezer for that, but that also means leading Taunt to potentially be Slowking mode, which I think is pretty threatening. Scizor in the back for sure as the kind of final cleanup guy. Scizor really does feel like a back Pokemon here. And then Roaring Moon or Delphox both have good reasons to be brought, depending on the 6 Bohm has and what I think he's going with. I think we probably do Roaring Moon first for the speed control advantage that it gives me. But if I expect myself to be wanting to Terra Slacking, we'll see how I'm feeling. If it's Mental Herb Slowking, or if I'm really worried about getting Icy Winded down and losing speed control, we can lead the Tailwind option. I can go for a knockoff with Roaring Moon into a taunt from Weezing to guaranteed prevent Trick Room from going up. If I led that, probably not going to bring Slacking because I'm exposing my Wheezing to getting KO'd early, and if Slacking's in the back, it's not a good call. Delphox in the back for sure, to cover any sort of Steel Terras that might be coming out, and definitely one of these Pokemon that can deal with Excalibur, the Scizor, or the Hisuian Avalugg. And if it is Terra Fairy Slowking, and I really need to get rid of it for some reason, or if I'm facing a lot of Terra Steel Pokemon, I can lead with the Choice Band Close Combat on the Scizor, get some early Tailwind off. If I double attack into the Slowking with a Knockoff and a Bullet Punch, I'll be able to kill it no matter what it tears into. And I probably wouldn't want to bring the Slacking or the Wheezing in that situation. So Wheezing mainly a lead mon, Slacking really, the main plan, but if Slacking doesn't work, we'll definitely be able to pivot to something else. Delphox and Avalugg kind of being the flex pieces that can kind of come in and fix holes, and Scizor being part of every comp, being really consistent at just coming in and cleaning stuff up. So, let us hop into the battle. I mean, let's see. Is that right? Yeah, close enough. All right. Find a user. Boom. 11. This is 3. There E. Oops. I hope Iron Knuckle doesn't watch these videos. But that's not the team I'm bringing anyways. That's just some first ideas. Challenge. How you guys doing? Okay. I have a question. And I want you to comment. I'm of the belief that kind of the most interesting part of these videos is actually the team analysis and understanding the creative team building decisions. Now, I didn't bring the most creative team here, to be honest, but I think there's some interesting choices. The Terra Electric on the Slacking, that's most of it. The Terra Electric on the Slacking, the Encore on the Delphox maybe, the Assault Vest, the Choice Band, the Loaded Dice, Hisuian Avalugg. So I'd love for y'all to tell me what you think about just like making YouTube videos in general for Draft League. Do you think, the gameplay is the most important part? Do you think the team builder is more interesting? I'm kind of rambling here, but let me know. Let me know what part of the video you enjoy. Because to me, I think the part that I always get the most excited about is seeing the cool creative decisions that came out. So, speaking of cool creative decisions, it is the exact 6 that I expected to see, with the exception of the Sandslash, as opposed to the Articuno or the Dipplin. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so Mr. Slacking is looking really good. I think we seeing the Pheasantipity in the top slot doesn't necessarily mean a lot, but I do think it's possible that it comes, and I would like to deal with it. So that's mainly going to be Scizor. If it Water Terras, we have the Terra Electric. Wild Charge, I think we go with this. And we see if Bohm has any manual Snowscape or anything else that could potentially be preventing me from preventing his Hail. And this is going to be really good for the surprise one-shot into the bundle. We definitely want Scizor on the back. For the last guy, no Articuno, so speed control is probably less of a priority. In fact, this does look like it could be fairly Trick Roomy even. These 3 have no speed control though, and Tailwind plus Avalugg is really good. This Avalugg is actually really fast. We can see this Avalugg is 212 speed. It's almost max speed, so that it can outspeed stuff like Excalibur, and Pheasantipity and Tailwind. Do we want Roaring Moon? I think it's likely that I'm going to Terra Slacking, so I don't really want something I have to Terra. Delphox doesn't really need to Terra. Avalugg has Sturdy, and only really needs to Terra in front of the bundle, well, and the Slowking and the Sandslash. I don't think I bring this without Roaring Moon, actually, so maybe it's Delphox? Maybe Roaring Moon is better. Let's see, we bring these 2 out. What is he going to lead with? If he leads, let's go with this, just so we have the speed control as an option, and try to remove the bundle early. Okay. Let's see what we see. This is a very obvious lead. Abomasnow, neutralizing gas. And he has ability shield. Okay. So, I was afraid of ability shield. I didn't want to mention it because I was afraid people would be running it all season, specifically because of this situation. We see he runs the ability shield immediately, unsurprisingly, I will say. Not that surprising that the ability shield is here. I think my play here is I'm going to want to taunt this, but my Weezing doesn't have much speed, does it? No, it has 28 speed. And Abomasnow, if it has 0 speed investment, hits 80. And we're hitting 84. And even if it has a little bit, we still outspeed it. So we can taunt the Abomasnow. Now, this is the question. Bundle has the Snow Boost. Will my Terra Electric Wild Charge kill? No. But the double up will kill with the Dazzling Gleam. Am I okay with him getting Aurora Veil off? He could go for Aurora Veil with Iron Bundle. So I think I need to just get as much damage off as possible. This is the main threat. I think we're just going to attack and give it all we got. Let's see if he Terras. No Terra. Freeze Dry right into Slacking. Interesting. 85. Take some chip. We're faster than Abomasnow. Great, we know that now, so we can taunt it next time. Cool. I'm glad we dealt with the bundle. That was worth giving up 40% on my Slacking and my Terra. He got up his Veil, but now Abomasnow isn't doing much. We've got Fez here. Now, Weezing really isn't being threatened very much. Do I want to taunt Fezandipity? I don't think so. Y'all were prepping together? Damn. I should have asked someone for 2 brains versus 1 because that's okay. Slacking is looking great here. I think we're just gonna Fire Punch into Abomasnow. I don't think there's a lot else to do here. He's got huge buffs, so that's not really gonna do much to him. He's at 72 though, so a follow-up Gleam could be enough. Let's just go for it and check out the damage. What is Fezandipity going to go for? Am I just going to get Toxic Tier? I need Fezandipity to show me what it's going to do. Is it worth going for the double up? I just need to take KOs, right? I mean, that's all it is. Body Slam is not a 2-hit KO here, so let's just go for our effective moves, right? Do we see a Terra? No. Super effective 57. Nice. This. Oh, Charm! Very interesting. And Abomasnow lives! Tough. Big Blizzard gets a crit on my Weezing, but I do eat my berry. I take nothing thanks to my AV. Let's go. Let's go for a Taunt and a Rock Slide here. We have the speed control. If Rock Slide hits... Do I need to risk Rock Slide miss, actually? I don't think so, because it's not going to do that much damage into Fez. Let's just go for the Fire Punch into Abomasnow and the Taunt into Scarf Season. Let's just go for that. Something a little simpler. Fire Punch. It's Terra Fire. Interesting. Very interesting. So that's a really cool play. Terra Fire Heat Wave is going to protect it down the line. Excalibur is here. We can burn it. We can burn it. That's really good. I think we're going to go for that. Weezing should not be KO'd by this sort of Heat Wave into Icicle Crash play. Maybe it will be. Maybe it will be. Weezing is specially defensive, but a Heat Wave is going to do 20, and then an Icicle Crash, if it's Adamant, will kill me if he doubles me. Do I want to protect and switch? I don't think Slacking ever comes back. I think Slacking just needs to go for big damage here. Not that it can really get off much damage. Do I even want to go for the Body Slam chance? Is that better than just going for Rock Slide? -2, Rock Slide really isn't doing anything, right? Yeah. It's doing more to the Fezandipity. Oh, actually, I kind of do want to kill myself. Okay. Do we go for Wisp or Gleam? I think we do want to go for Wisp into Bax. And Wild Charge into Fezandipity. The tricky thing here is we need Roaring Moon to be able to deal with the Fezandipity, so we need as much damage into Fezandipity as we can get. Is Roaring Moon going to be able to really deal with the Pheasantipity? I don't know, because Terrifier's tricky. Stone Edge. We have Stone Edge. Okay, so let's get some damage off. Will-O-Wisp, Excalibur, and Wild Charge. Snow Season. 20%. Nice. Yeah, I think this is going to kill. Ironhead. Cool. Okay. So he's up. Well, no, it's 2-2, but he's got the Veil up. Ah, okay, interesting. So I'm going to die to Heat Wave, which means it's going to come down to a 1v2. Bullet Punch is going to be huge into Excalibur, but is it going to be enough to kill? Not even close with the Veil and the Snow up. So I guess I should have protected with Wheezing. That would have been the play. This is just Heat Wave and attack into Bax. Okay, so I need to double into the Excalibur is the play. This is going to be Bullet Punch into Excalibur plus Dragon Claw. Bullet Punch is doing 37 to 45. Dragon Claw is doing 45 to 54. If it is HP invested, we'll fail up. What if it doesn't have the HP invested? It probably does, but if it doesn't, that's 42 plus 51. Oh, if I Tailwind in close combat, is that better? No, it's not. I think we gotta go for it. I don't think this is gonna kill, but oh, it doesn't kill. That's it. GG. Doesn't kill. He gets off the Heat Wave. Okay. Oh, he burns it too, and then Glaive Rush. Cool. So Bohm picks up game 1. Tough. That of Auroraville was really, really, really tough. Okay. So what did we learn from that game? It's Terrifier, Heat Wave on the guy. My slacking play seemingly not the best. I think removing the Abomasnow was the priority, but when it's Abomasnow bundle, that's tough to achieve. I can taunt the Abomasnow. Scizor versus bundle in snow. In snow. CC still kills. Cool. Wheezing plus Scizor lead then? Is that the play? It's an interesting lead. Does bundle kill me? Is it booster? It's booster? I think it's booster speed, right? Yeah, it's booster speed. Does bundle kill me with Hydro Pump? Nope. Okay. So we remove the bundle and we taunt the Abomasnow. And then we're locked into close combat. We need to switch out after that. We need contingencies into the Pheasantipity, which is this. Then we can Tailwind up and maybe bring Avalugg, or do we want Delphox? Delphox seems reasonable. We can Encore into Charm. I think I like Avalugg. Well, that's the trick, isn't it? Avalugg is still better because it has the damage multiplier into the Excalibur. Let's go for it. JLHF. Iron Bundle Abomasnow, yep. There's going to be Taunt into Abomasnow and CC the bundle. I don't know if bundle's going to Terra here. I hope it doesn't. Really, really hope it doesn't, because that would throw a wrench in the works. But he does go for the same lead. Taunting the Abomasnow here is going to be really important. Hydro Pump doesn't kill. Nice. And we should pick this off with CC. Nice. Okay. Let's see what Abomasnow goes for. Probably a V or a Veil. Nice. Okay. I think we want to switch out. And let's see. Just go for damage, or do we want to taunt something? I think we just want to go for damage and switch into Roaring Moon. I don't see a fairy move coming out here, but maybe he goes for it to cover, which would be a very nice play. Terrifier, yep. Heat Wave, yep. Nice, we get the miss. Not much damage. Dazzling Gleam does very minimal damage, but... oh, Blizzard does huge damage. That's tough. Okay. I think we want to set up the Tailwind for the Frozone in the back. Maybe, or do we need to go for damage here? I feel like this is going to be a... I don't think it's a Heat Wave. No, I think it's a Fairy move. I think it's a Dazzling Gleam plus a Blizzard. So if we Terra Steel, we're in a really good spot. We can just Gleam again Terra Steel. Do I want a Terra Steel? Because that gives me 2 more turns on the field. I can knock off Pheasantipity for huge damage. Stone Edge would just kill outright. No, if I'm Dazzling Gleaming, how much did I do with Dazzling Gleam? 7%? 7 plus 80 to 95. I think I need to go for the Stone Edge, unfortunately. Risk it for the biscuit. There we go. He protects. Okay, that's fine. That's actually fine. Because I can taunt the Bomb Snow again. Blizzard. Nice, we take that. Make it frozen. Ugh. That's so tough. That's so freaking tough, man. Well, Stone Edge into Fez, I think we can still win with Scizor in the back. So we'll go for the taunt and we'll go for the edge. And he switches into Baxcalibur. That's not going to take this well. Yeah. Crit. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. Okay, I'm very glad I went for that. Very, very, very glad I went for that. Okay. Nice. Very nice. I think we want Tailwind plus Gleam. Weezing should be able to outspeed Baxcalibur in Tailwind. Yeah. Gleam, Tailwind. Takes out the Baxcalibur. Blizzard doesn't finish off me. No more freezes. Nice. Very, very nice. This is going to be a Protect from Scarf Season, so let's Gleam. And do we want a Dragon Claw or Knockoff does more damage? Gleam and Knockoff on the Snow. Yep. Nice. Okay, we covered. We called the Protect. Very cool. That Knockoff just killed. Cool. Gleam. Edge. GG. Miss an Edge. Tough. Gleam. But we have this Rock Blast as an option. And we have Sturdy. Let's just go for CC again. And Rock Blast. If we get a bunch of misses, he can still win. If he gets a double Protect here. No, I don't know if that makes a big difference. And Rock Blast. Heat Wave. Oh my god. Wait, do I lose now? Oh, I do. Oh, man. That's so tough. Ugh. I hope he misses the Heat Wave. That's all it is. Nope. Yeesh. Alright, well that's the game. We got very unlucky there. That was a pretty much guaranteed win condition. Without the burn, it is what it is. GG to Bohm. GG's. Fun one. Alright, well, we start 0-1, but we'll bounce back. And we'll see you next week. Peace out.